There are thousands of Minecraft servers, so I found the best underrated ones that you probably haven't heard of. If you want a PvP server, SMP server, or you just want to try out a different one, it'll probably be a server that you like in the video. So the first server is a server called MCManhunt. Not many people know about it, but it's basically just all the game modes Dream played in his videos in a server. Like Hitman, Manhunt, Death Swap, Block Shuffle, Random Item Challenge. But if you don't want to do any of that, you can literally just go in the pit and do PvP, which I just do sometimes. The only problem with the server is when you do Manhunt or something, sometimes people get bored and leave. So that's why I like to do Random Item Challenge, because it's like quick. It doesn't take like 2 hours. I don't know if it's just me, but it's really fun to just chase people down. If you do play Random Item Challenge though, you need to invite people to your party, but you can just ask people in chat to join. So the next server is a server called Wynncraft. Wynncraft is basically like an RPG game in Minecraft. Like you can do boss fights, you can upgrade your weapons, you can explore the map. Also there's a whole storyline, which is what I'm doing right now. I only played the server for like a few hours, but the best thing about the server so far is probably the boss fight. It doesn't even feel like Minecraft anymore, it feels like a completely different game. The next server, which I think is kind of underrated, is Cubecraft. You can play Sky Wars, Skyblock, Lucky Blocks, Free For All, Egg Wars, which is like Cubecraft's version of Bed Wars. I think the best game mode on Cubecraft is probably Sky Wars. But if you don't want to do PvP though, there's still some game modes you might like Skyblock. There's also a game mode that's been recently added called Pillars of Fortune. I also made a separate video on Cubecraft where I actually like play all the game modes. If you want to see more about Cubecraft, just watch that video. If you're looking for like an SMP server, then the Fresh SMP is probably the best one that's public. It has Lifesteal, Survival and Skyblock, but the one with the most players though is Lifesteal, so I would recommend playing that one. If you don't know what Lifesteal is, basically if you die you lose a heart, and if you get 0 hearts you get kicked out of the server, I think. You can also steal hearts by killing other people. If you don't want to lose any hearts but still want to PvP people though, then there's a place in the lobby where you can go and PvP people. I tried going there, but it's not really good if you don't have any gear, but I can't bother grinding for gear. But one thing I like about the Fresh SMP though, is it has custom biomes. Like these biomes don't usually spawn in normal Minecraft, but on this SMP it has custom ones like this. This is only one of the custom biomes that I saw, but there's like so many more on the world. Another good 1.21 server is actually MCCIsland. You can play all these different game modes like Battle Box, Sky Battle, Hole in the Wall, Dynaball, Rocket Spleef Rush. It basically just has all the game modes that were in the Minecraft Championships. If you want to play parkour though, I think this is one of the best servers to play parkour on as well. I tried Hole in the Wall as well, and it was surprisingly good. Like there's power-ups and stuff, and the players are invisible except their feet when you go too close to them, so they don't get in the way. It gets harder and harder, so at the end it's kind of difficult to stay alive, which is sort of why I died here. But by far the best game mode on this server is Sky Battle. It's basically like a massive Sky Wars map, and you're in teams of 4, and there's power-ups, and there's a border that shrinks, which makes it so people just can't camp on the edge of the map as well. Sky Battle generally has the most amount of players, so it's quite easy to find a match on it as well. I only played one game of it and I did surprisingly well. I had quite good teammates, but sometimes you do have bad teammates who just fall off bridging. It is a kind of a hard game mode. Like I've played 10 games of it about, and I've only won this one. The last server on the list I think is called 5BBT, which is basically like 2B2T, but I think it's just that on a later version of Minecraft. A good thing about this map though is you don't really need to grind for gear or anything, because people just leave like shulker boxes of items. There's also no rules on this server. Like you can literally hack, you can dupe stuff, you can do anything on it and you won't get banned or anything. Another cool thing about this server though is you can use it as a dropper, because spawn is literally just destroyed